Is this mic working? Allison, my mic working? Can you hear me? Mic sounds okay? Yeah? I'm trying to use this thing. We'll see if it works. Just going to give it a couple minutes before we start, see if anyone else joins us, but I'll start in a couple here. Amazing. Yes. Hi, everybody. So excited about this. So because I don't have 1,000 subscribers, I can only use my laptop, so the picture quality might be a little ghetto, but need 1,000 subscribers to be able to live stream with my phone. So let's hopefully do that soon. Tell everybody to like and subscribe. All right, so let's start. We'll start at 5 after, so we'll give it a couple more minutes. Amazing. Thanks, Rachel. Awesome. I have an iPhone 11 Pro, so using my like 6-year-old MacBook is kind of a disappointment, but at least it's working. Moroniki, oh my God, I'm so excited. I love this. I love that there's people from all over the place. So exciting. My cuz is on here. Jeannie, what's up? So good. Okay. I feel like we should start. We got 10 people. That's pretty decent. Yeah. Let's move into child's pose. I'll practice with you guys, obviously. We'll aim for 60-minute journey into power today. Sit back onto your heels. Start out by getting connected to your mat here. It's really, I think, the thing that we're going to be most missing with all this social separation is that connection. We're, as yogis, so used to community. It's allowing our community to kind of shift a little bit for the next couple weeks. Still connected to each other. Find your Ujjayi breath. Long inhales. Long exhales. Just keep that breath. Make it just as loud as you would if you were in a studio. Inhale. And exhale. A couple more like that, big breaths. One more breath in. You press into your mat, sit back onto your heels. Come up to tabletop. Downward facing dog, hips back. Spread out your fingers and your toes. Start to find more connection to your mat, your foundation. Breathe in. Press your tailbone back. Lengthen your body. Get into your heels. Your outer ankles, press down, inner ankles, draw back. Root into your knuckles. Start to wake up your bandhas, your core. Breathe in. Bring your feet together at the back of your mat. We'll take three-legged dog. Right foot goes up. Bend your knee. Stack open the hips. So the right hip lifting up over the left. Ground into all your knuckles. Press the floor and then get more opening through the hips. You can wiggle your toes. Turn out your ankle. Keep movement in the joints. And switch sides. Left foot up. Bend your knee. Stack open the hips. You draw the left heel down towards your glute. Keep rooted through your bottom foot and hands. Breathe in. Open a little bit more. Lift your knee high and step forward. Ragdoll at the top of your mat. So go grab opposite elbows or biceps. Oh, I lost my little foam thing. Apparently it was stuck in my shirt. There we go. And just let your upper body go. It's kind of working with gravity here. Let the weight of your head pull down and lengthen the spine. And stay with your breath. Breathe in. Pull your pit of your belly in. Uddiyana Bandha. Those muscles engage to find some more space in your fold. Just really let go of the neck muscles. You don't have to hold up your head. Breathe in. A little deeper in your fold. You can even bend the knees a bit if that feels nice. One more inhale here. Take your fingertips down to your mat. Big toes touch, true north in the feet. Toes are touching, heels a little bit apart. On your inhale, flat back, lengthen your spine. And then fold. Extended mountain pose, reach to the ceiling, lengthen. Take your hands to your heart center. Oh, my head's cut off here. Fix the camera before we ohm. There we go. Hands to your heart center. We'll ohm together, yeah? 3 ohms. Take a breath in. Reach your arms up and fold forward. Halfway lift, long spine. Plant your hands, step back to high plank. Take a breath in and out here. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank. Upward facing dog, chest forward. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Just keep resetting your breath. Resetting your hands and your feet. Anytime you need to reground yourself. Full breath in. Full breath out. Open your eyes. Stay with your drishti out here, whatever room you're in. Stay connected to the space you're practicing in. Breathe in. Bend your knees. Exhale. Look forward. Hop or step forward. Flat back. Long spine. Fold. Extended mountain. Reach your fingers up. And fold. Hug your chest to your thighs. Halfway. Belly in. Chaturanga Dandasana. Keep your Uddiyana Bandha, your core, engaged as you flow, yeah? Upward facing dog, lift. Downward facing dog, empty out. 5 breaths. Use them to ground. Breathe in. Press down into your heels. 3 more. Breathing together. Lift up onto your toes. Bend your knees. Hop or step between your hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Extended mountain. Press and reach up. Fold. Hug into your legs. Halfway lift, shoulders back. Chaturanga Dandasana, hop or step back. Upward facing dog, press the tops of your feet. Downward facing dog, hips back. Foundation, press into your mat. Press your belly button towards your spine. Breathe in. Ground down. Fill up. Empty. Lift up. Bend your knees. Look between your hands. Hop. Flat back. And fold. Extended mountain up. Start to go back. Lengthen. Fold. Halfway. Chaturanga Dandasana. Step or shoot back. Upward facing dog, thighs lift. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. And press down. And build some tapas, some heat. Feel it. If you need more heat, more breath, build in your fire with your ujjayi, yeah? Fill your lungs up. Press your heels down. Come up onto your toes, bend your knees, hop between your hands, flat back, fold, extended mountain with a back bend, reach up, go back, and fold, hug in. Lengthen. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. 2 more. Inhale. Press down your heels. And then lift up onto your toes. Bend. Hug muscles to bones. Propel yourself forward. Flat back. And fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit nice and deep. Get into your heels. Lift up your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Really building tapas here. Bring more heat. Get as deep as you can. Lift and lengthen the upper body more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more big reach and then fold. Hug into your legs. Halfway lift. Vinyasa, flow. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side warrior 1. Land your feet. Reach your fingertips up. Sink down into the front knee. So trying to get the front thigh parallel to the mat. And really ground through the outer edge of the back foot. Keep the back leg active. 3 more breaths. Reach and lunge. Core strong. Legs hugging to the bones. Take a big reach up and back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Flow it out. Upward facing dog. Lift. Downward facing dog. Other side. Left foot, warrior 1. Create it from the base up. So feet ground down, leg muscles pull in. Start to lengthen up out of your waist. A couple more. In and out. Big reach. More lunge. Last one. Go up, go back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Flow it out. Upward facing dog. Lift. Downward facing dog. Empty. Breathe. 5 breaths. In and out. Louder breath. Inhale. Exhale. Press down. Pull muscles to bones. Lift onto your toes. Bend your knees. Hop or step forward. We'll flow now. Lengthen. Fold. Chair. 1 breath. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Move with your breath. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side warrior 1. Connect your feet to the mat. Reach. Lengthen. Chaturanga Dandasana. You can float your right toes. That fits. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left side. Press your feet. Reach your fingertips. Chaturanga Dandasana with your breath. Upward facing. Chest forward. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Reset. In and out. Soften your joints. Make sure your knees, your elbows aren't locked out. Inhale here. Exhale. Lift up. Bend your knees. Look forward. Hop or step. Flat back. And fold. Chair. Fold. Lengthen. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side warrior 1. Breathe in. Reach up. Go back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Flow. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left side. Feet, core, hands. Chaturanga Dandasana. With your breath. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Do that again. Big inhale. Let it out. Lift up onto your toes. Bend. Look forward. Fly forward. Flat back. Fold. Chair. Fold. Lengthen. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side warrior 1. Press your feet, reach up, go back. Chaturanga Dandasana, move with breath. Upward. Downward facing dog, left side. On your inhale, reach, lengthen, and flow. Upward. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Feeling the tapas building. I've got some sweat going, that's for sure. A couple more breaths here. In Out. Oh, first drop of sweat. That's a good sign. Fill up. Press down. Come up onto your toes. Bend your knees. Hop forward. Flat back. And fold. Chair. Fold. Halfway. High to low. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side warrior one. Lengthen out of your waist, reach. Chaturanga Dandasana, flow. Upward. Downward facing dog. Other side. Warrior one, reach up, lengthen up, and flow it out. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Two more like that. Really generous breath. Wash it out. You can pedal your knees. Soften your joints. Big inhale. Bend the knees. Look between your hands. Hop there. Flat back. Fold. Utkatasana. Uttanasana. Fold. Halfway. Belly in. Chaturanga Dandasana. Keep that engagement. Muscle to bone. Upward. Downward facing dog. Right side. Find your back bend. Reach. Look for the back of your mat. Chaturanga Dandasana. Move with your breath. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Last one. Left side. Reach. And flow. Upward. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Sigh it out. Feet together at the back of your mat. Right foot goes up. Bend your knee. Stack open the hips. Inhale. Flip your dog. So take your feet parallel. Yeah, toes are pointing to the back of your mat. And then press into your heels. Lift the hips up. Reach your fingertips forward. Yeah, to the front of your mat. Shin bones back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Big reach. Flip back over. High plank. Side plank. Gaze up to your top hand here. And then engage core. Lift up through the hips. Yeah, keep that engaged. Flex your feet. Option to expand your pose. You can lift the top leg. Reach the top fingers. Big breath in. Look to your top hand. Yes, go a little bit higher. Reach up. Take a big inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward. Downward facing dog. Right foot into crescent lunge. Step forward. Reach up. Again, get a lift in the back heel here. Sink into the front knee. Reach. Hands to your heart center and twist. Keep the lift in the back leg. Shoulder integration, not rolling the shoulders forward. You want to draw them back, yeah? Breathe in. Look up, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen. Twist a bit deeper. One more. Bring out the spine. Warrior two. Open up. Now reach out the arms and sink down into your front knee. So keep that nice deep lunge. Breathe in. Gaze to your front fingers. Couple more. Sink down. Press the feet and stay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fill. Lunge a little deeper. Flip and reverse. Peaceful warrior. Lengthen back. Extended side angle. This can be elbow to your knee. If you have a block under your fingers can be nice. Reach the left arm up. Gaze up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Spread your fingers. Draw that top shoulder blade back. A couple more. Inhale. Lunge a little deeper and take one more big inhale here. Chaturanga Dandasana, flow it out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Empty. Other side, left foot goes up. Stack the hips, three-legged dog. To flip. Set up the feet. Press down into your heels and then reach your fingertips to the front of your mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press your feet and lift. Reach. One more breath in. Lion's breath, tongue out. Ah. Flip over to high plank. Take side plank, other side. Feet are flexed. Spark the fingers, spark the toes, and then expand. Any variation for you. Take up more space on your mat. Take up more space wherever you're practicing in the room. Take a big inhale. Exhale, lift higher. Chaturanga Dandasana. Flow it out. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left side, crescent lunge. Step your left foot forward. Reach up. Breathe in. Lunge, nice and deep. Activate the back leg more. Hands to heart center, twist. Taking the elbow on the knee. Press your palms together and create that leverage for the twist. Shoulders back. Keep your back leg active. Twist deeper. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fill up. Bring out the spine. Twist deeper. Warrior two. Go as deep as you can. I have a knee injury, so my left side isn't quite as deep as my right, but still playing with that, having a story of it, working the muscles to support the joints. Breathe in. Press your feet. 3 breaths. In. Out. Stay. Peaceful warrior, reverse back. Extended side angle. Again, option here for a block if that helps. It's looking for space, yeah? So creating more openness in the side of your body. If you don't have a block, probably at home you can find something to prop your fingers off the ground. Draw the top shoulder back. A couple more in and out. Reach. Twist. Last big inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Move with your breath. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Breath out. Look between your hands. Upper step. Flat back. Fold. Chair. Twist right. Breathe here. Of course, take on any variation. If you want your side crow today, do that. You can open arms like wings. Breathe in. Keep the left knee in line with the right. 2 more. Twist. Big long spine. Deepen that twist. And release. Fold. Fingers to toes. Take your feet under your hips. And scoop up your big toes. Again, you don't have to hold up your head in these folds. Just really let gravity do the work. Lengthening the spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, fill. Empty. One more breath. Deeper in your fold. Release your feet. Big toes touch. True north in the feet. Sit into Utkatasana. Twist left. Your tendency here will be for the one knee to pop forward, the right knee on this side, draw it back. Yeah, keep knees square. Wrap the shoulder blades back for your twist. Lengthen. Twist deeper. Look up. Sit down. In and out. One more, strong belly. Stay twisted as far as you can and release. Gorilla pose. So your feet hip width again. Palms go underneath the feet. If your palms can't get under your feet, you can press your palms, the tops of your hands into the tops of your feet. Or if you have blocks, it can also look something like that. Yeah, giving yourself more space if you need it. Let's really get that stretch in the wrists. Breathe in. Breathe out. A few more breaths here. Really let go. Where can you soften your body? Where can you release some tension here? Just keeping that energy moving you forward. Keeping you present. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Let's do crow. If crow's in your practice, go for it. If it's something that's newer to you, then option is there for the block. You can use your block as like a little perch. So here, this is how I learned how to do crow back in the day. Was taking it from on a block. And around, it's just, you're in the pose here. You can take the exact same form in the pose. You just don't have to focus on taking your feet off the mat. Don't have to fixate on that, yeah? An option, if you're on the block and you feel light, you can lift up, yeah? Point the toes. Keep the inside edges of your feet glued together. Take a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your belly button. Press the floor. Take a big inhale. And then shoot back. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Step to the top of your mat. Come up to a flat back. And fold. Sweep all the way up through the standing series. So coming to the top of your mat, eagle on the right side, right arm, leg up and over, right arm under. So on this side where my knee is a little bit, my left knee is a little bit crunchy or unstable sometimes, using the kickstand, yeah, you can have your toes on the ground for support. Elbows lift up. Sit down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sweep up. Other side. Eagle. Left arm under, left leg over. And like the mobility in my body is really different from side to side. So you can get a full bind maybe is the other option. Opposite end of the spectrum. Breathe in. Breathe out. Couple more. Sit into it. Last breath. Hog arms and legs. Sweep up. Right side, eagle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sit deeper. Lift up the elbows. One more breath in. Empty it out. Other side. Eagle on the left. Keep your gaze really steady. Yeah, focus at one point. Breath is strong. In and out. Shoulders back. Belly in. One more. Sit deeper. Sweep up. Single standing leg raise on your right side. So grab your hip with the left hand and then either be the knee. You can open up from here. If you have the mobility, it can be your toe or the outer edge of your foot to straighten out the leg. Straighten out the left arm. Breathe in. Breathe out. Option to gaze to your left fingers. A little more challenging for your balance. Inhale here. Exhale. Lift the crown of the head. Keep that tall spine. Right leg forward, arms up. Flex your foot, lift your toes, and then fly back, airplane pose. So keeping strong. Oh, I'm kicking my bookshelf. I'll turn here. Keep the chest lifted. And keep a lift in the back heel. Collarbones facing forward. Yeah, open up the chest. Take a big breath in, hands to the heart center. Open the half moon here. So half moon, you can take down left fingertips to a block. Option there. Cool. Gazing down is more steady, right? And you can play with moving the gaze, your drishti to the side wall, drishti up to the ceiling, wherever you go. Option for chalpasana, for candy cane or sugar cane, sorry, grab your ankle. And start to get lighter on your bottom fingers. Candy cane's actually with the bottom arm facing to the front of your mat. Lift up, take a breath in, breath out, one more lift, and release. Cool. Just lost it there, halfway lift. Fold into your legs. Sweep all the way up. On your left side, standing leg raise again, yeah? So grabbing the knee or the toe, open up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift the crown of your head, tall spine. Hold it. One more inhale. Foot back to center. Keep your toes lifted. Keep your shoulders over your hips. Big breath in. And then fly back, airplane pose. Your bottom foot is at 12 o'clock. If it's gone off to a weird angle, fix that. Yeah, straighten it out. Lift up the back heel. Wrap back the shoulders, open the chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, higher. Press the floor with that right foot. Take one more breath in. Hands to heart center and open up, half moon. And grab your block, a water bottle if you need support under your fingers. Lift up the top leg. Reach up your top fingertips. Option here, chalpasana, sugar cane. You grab the top leg. If you have the balance, you can maybe play with lifting the bottom fingers. Breathe in. Breathe out. Couple more. Open up. Expand it. Kick into your hand if you've got it. Lift. And release. Fold. Nice. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Sweep all the way up. Take dancer's pose, yeah? Grab the inside of the right foot. Kick back into your hands. If you have a strap or a towel, option for that, around your foot for some more alignment. So be aware, if that right hip's drawing way back, draw it forward. Square your chest and your hips to the top of your mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Kick and lift up. Switch sides. Dancer on your left. Find that connection between your hand and your foot. Kick into your hand. Lift up your chest. 3 breaths in and out. Higher. Keep Uddiyana Bandha, those core muscles really strong. Last inhale. And release. Nice. Tree on the right side. Options here again. If you have any issues in your legs, a kickstand can be really stable, yeah, even if you're just tired. Inner calf. If you hit the inner thigh, make sure it's above the knee. Yeah, ooh, maybe not today for me. Hands on your heart center. It's not fixating. If something doesn't fit that's fit before, who cares, yeah? Next breath. Next pose. Present. Any variation, yeah? Expand, grow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep using breath to find expansion, to take up space. Inhale. Exhale. Really strong core. Lengthen. Lift the chest. And release. Switch sides. Tree. Any variation. Grow your tree. If you get wobbly, if you find that you're unstable, who cares, right? Just keep moving forward. The next breath, you find the pose again. Any variation that lands for you. 2 breaths together. Inhale. Exhale. One more big reach up. And then release. Hands to heart center. Sweep your arms to the ceiling. And fold forward. Halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Warrior one. Warrior two. Trikonasana, triangle pose. So the legs straighten out. Arguably one of the best places for a block in this practice, just creating space again in the body. So things you want to watch out for, don't lock out the knees, right? Not hyperextending joints. There's still a little tiny micro bend in both legs. And then looking for space. Like I can get my fingers on the ground, right? But this creates a lot of tightness in my side body. The block opens all that up, yeah? Creating length, space to twist. Breathe in. Just light on those bottom fingers, yeah? Fingertips if you can. A couple more, reach. Draw the top shoulder back. Inhale. Exhale. Look to your top hand, reach it up. Stay for your breath out. On the breath in, pull up to stand. Wide leg fold, yeah? So you turn your feet so that the edges are parallel to the top and bottom of your mat, and then fold. Lift your inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Really feel that stretch in the legs. Yeah, if you practice a headstand, you can go for that. If anyone wants to learn headstand, maybe in another class we can workshop that a little bit. Open to any recommendations or requests. Wherever you are, breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Your core is strong. If you're in the fold, shift your hips towards your toes. Get more work in your legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift the inner thighs. And release if you're in a headstand. Ooh, come down. Walk your hands over to your front foot for pyramid, yeah? So the back foot steps in. About a third of the way. You don't want too short of a stance here or you lose your stretch. If you're way back here with the heel off the mat, bring it until you can get your heel grounded, yeah? And then equally distribute that weight between your feet. Let the upper body go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Up to a flat back. Twisted triangle. Again, a great place for the block. So you'll take the left fingers to the right foot, inside, outside, in front of your foot, wherever you can land your hand, yeah? Keep that length in the spine and draw the right shoulder back for your twist. Breathe in. Right hip back, left hip forward, keep squared. Reach. Twist. One more in. Out. Last reach up. Chaturanga Dandasana, flow. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side. Triangle pose, step through. Reach up, warrior one. Warrior two. Trikonasana, straighten the legs. Grab your block if it helps you here. Be aware of that. Sometimes your body can go into the form of a pose, but it might not be the most ideal alignment for you, right? So just keeping as much space, openness through the side of your body as you can, and twist. Breathe in. Be space for a big back bend here. Find length. Find opening. Breathe in. Stay for the breath out. Look to your top hand. Come all the way up to stand. Wide leg fold. Option here to interlace the hands at the low back. Option for another headstand or your first one if you missed the other side. Couple breaths. They lift up the inner thighs. Feel that work in the legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press the outer edges of your feet. Really lift the legs. Feel that squeeze. Big breath in. And release. Pyramid pose, toes forward. Step your back foot in as much as you need to get that connection with your back heel. Let the upper body go. You can shake your head out yes, shake your head out no. Working the neck muscles, let them release. Breathe in. Breathe out. Where can you bring more softness in your body, more release in this moment? Breathe in. Breathe out. Halfway lift, find twisted triangle. So the right fingers to the left foot. Left hand on the low back. Nice long spine. Breathe in. And twist. Inhale. Exhale. One more reach. Twist deeper. Last breath in. And chaturanga dandasana. Step back. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Empty out. Come forward to a high plank. Slowly lower down to your belly. Right away, pop up into locust pose. Keeping that movement, keeping your flow. Shoulders draw back. Point the toes. Feel a lift up through the legs, through the chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay here. Lift up and interlace the hands. Bound locust. Hands interlace at the low back. 3 more. Inhale. Tuck your chin. Find that length in the neck. Long spine. Big breath. And release. Take one cheek to your mat. You can just sway your hips from side to side. A little release. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more full inhale. Pour that air out. Bend your knees, chin to center. Floor bowl. Grab the outer ankles, so you got the outside, pinky toe side of your feet. Kick into your hands to lift. Really find that shin bones kick straight back. Lift through your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. More kick, more lift, and hold. Take a big breath in. And release. Opposite cheek down, sway your hips. You can windshield wipe your legs. Go back up, do another floor bow here. Grab the ankles, kick, lift. 3 breaths, inhale. And exhale. Shins back, kick your hands, open, 1 more, and release. Right away, hands by the low ribs, take upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Come down onto your knees at the top of your mat. We'll do Kapotasana or camel pose. So you can, if you need extra padding under your knees, you can roll up your mat a little bit just to give yourself that. So options in camel, hands in your back pockets is kind of the first step. So just imagine you have hands in your jean pockets, lift your chest. Keep the hips pressing forward. So you're not going back like this. It's hips forward as you lift the chest. If you have mobility, you can reach for your ankles. Again, keeping the hips forward, chest lifting. Not blowing out the ribs, your lower ribs knitting in a little bit. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. 1 more, lift your chest, shoulders back. Come up to sit. If you are able to sit on your heels, do that. It's like probably the most agonizing thing for me with arthritis in my knees, so I'll sit on a block on my heels. Just close your eyes. Take a few breaths here. Just doing the pose that fits your body. That might be different than what I'm doing, different than what you're seeing happen in class, and just like allowing your body to land in the pose. When you're working with your body, it's a lot more powerful than fighting against it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back up onto your knees. We'll do 1 more. So any of those options, if you've got a big back bend practice, if your wheels are strong and you feel open, you can take chest lifts, shoulders back, hips forward, whatever variation you're in. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. A full breath cycle here. Stay for the empty. And come back up. Come down onto your back. Yeah, we'll move into bridge. Bridge pose. Feet flat. Get your heels in close enough to your bum that you can kind of graze them with your fingertips. You don't want your feet way too out in front here. Ground the triceps down so you're pressing into the backs of the arms. Lift the hips. You can interlace your hands under your back once the shoulders are integrated. Breathe in. Breathe out. Heels press down, hips lift up. Really express out. Find as much lift as you can. Your glutes working, your legs working. One more breath. Come all the way down. Knees fall from side to side. It's a gentle release in the low back. It's doing lots of work for you here. Another bridge or wheel pose. Yeah, if wheel's in your practice, or even if it's not, maybe try hands by your ears, fingertips grazing your shoulders. And then you just lift up, right? First step would be a half wheel. So you just got to get yourself to the crown of your head. This is the first step, how I learned wheel. And then little push-ups, right? You can try lifting the head like an inch off the mat, 3 inches, 6 inches. Before you know it, you're all the way up. It might be a couple weeks, but that's good work. Breathe in. Breathe out. Any expression here, your biggest, fullest expression. Take one more lift up and then release all the way down. Knees can fall from side to side. Go back up. Set up your feet. Set up your hands. Lift. Press. Pull your muscles into your bones and find your biggest expression here. Wheels, press your feet. Take your shin bones towards your shoulders. One more big, big breath in. Gently come all the way down. Knees from side to side. Really working yourself here, right? This is your peak of your practice, so challenge yourself. Don't hang out if it's kind of like dull. Find more vitality. Take your wheel, take your bridge. Do any variation. Last one here, your biggest, fullest expression for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your hips. Squeeze your inner thighs. 3 more. In and out. Press. Pull in. 1 more. Big lift. And release. Excuse me. Supta Baddha Konasana. Take the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall open wide. Right hand spread on your belly, left hand spread over your heart. And then feel that connection. Try to identify your heartbeat in your one hand. Feel the movement of your breath in both hands. Let yourself land. Take a moment here to acknowledge anybody that's there practicing with me. If more have joined, I don't know who's out there right now, but just I'm really finding time in your day to stay moving and stay practicing. It can be really easy just to get lost for the next couple of weeks in YouTube and Netflix. And I mean, you're on YouTube now, but for good stuff, yeah. Just finding connection, staying connected to your community, staying connected to your friends and family without necessarily having to breathe on them. Big, full breath in. So open the mouth and let the air out. Happy baby. Grab the outsides of your feet, so the pinky toe edge of your feet. Soles of your feet face the ceiling and then pull down, knees to armpits. You can gently sway from side to side here. Ground as much of your spine and tailbone into the floor as you can. I feel like we shouldn't skip abs today. You lie there if they're not feeling them, but I think that we need a little extra heat here without the heated room. Yeah, breathe in. Feet up to the ceiling. Press up through your heels. And you can take support with your hands under your low back, just supporting the tailbone. Breathe in. Lower down a third. Big toes touching, heels apart. Yeah, inhale. Down another third. Keep the feet active. Press out through the heels. Breathe in. 1 inch off the mat. Look at your toes. Just take a little bounce this time, yeah? For 10, 9, core strong, squeezing, leg muscles to bones. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lift up, head down. Let's take a rotation here. So big toes stay touching, but open your heels as wide as you can, yeah? So you're internally rotating the thighs. Lower down a third. Feet active. Flex the feet, down another third. Really wide heels, breathe in. 1 inch off the mat. Look at the toes, little circles, yeah, with your feet clockwise for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other direction, 5, 4, 3. Hug into and 1. Lift your feet up. Reverse the rotation. So heels press into each other and then the toes open into like the letter V. And then just be aware, difference between heels just touching or actually pressing heels together, pressing heels up. It's like a zippering of the leg muscles. We've got some shaking here. Nice. Breathe in. Lower down a third. Active legs. Down another third. Your core is like supporting it. Pull in. Breathe in. 1 inch off the mat. Look at your feet. Scissor kick here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Shoulders lifting. Ribs to hips for 3, 2, and 1. Heels together, lift up. Knees into your chest. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Feet up to the ceiling. Hands behind your head this time. Activate core. So you lift the shoulder blades. Think of rib bones pulling towards hip bones. Breathe in. Scissor legs, yeah? Lower the right heel 1 inch off the mat. And switch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep the shoulders lifted, elbows wide. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet up. Bend the knees. Bicycle twist for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in. Empty it out. Grab the backs of your knees, start to rock up and down your mat a couple times. Just a little core today. If anyone out there wants a strength class or a more fiery class, we can make that happen later this week. Downward facing dog. Press down into your feet and hands. Just feel out your body here in this down dog. Half pigeon on your right side. Take your right shin parallel to the top of your mat. Now, if you've got a knee issue, the heel can come a bit closer to the groin. Foot stays flexed. If you need support, yeah, a block, a water bottle, a folded up towel, something just to keep the right hip supported so it doesn't dump down. You want your hips square, yeah? And just come down. You might be, it can be on hands, it can be on forearms, it can be down all the way to the ground, whatever you need. And just breathe. Keep the back toes curled under. I'm just working to stay present for these last poses. Really focused on your breath, on your body, allowing it to experience a release. Showing appreciation for your body by giving it these restorative poses at the end. Like actually mentally being present to that. Not just putting your body in the form of the pose, but really focused on the release that it can create when you're present. Open to it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Bring yourself up to sit. Remove the block if it's there. We'll swing around into double pigeon. I'll turn to face you so you can see a bit better. So in double pigeon, your right leg will stay where it was in half pigeon. You sweep around the left leg and stack, yeah? A really common misalignment in this pose is to take it with the foot inside the knee, something like that. A couple things you can do here. If You know, on this one side where my knee is a bit tighter, I can put a block here. That's going to give me more support, and I can come right into the fold. If there's no way in hell that you're getting your knees and your ankles stacked on top of each other, keep the bottom leg straight, yeah? So you can keep the left leg straight, and you just take the right ankle on top of the left knee. You'll get a similar stretch here, just opening up through the hip. Whatever you need, move into it. Start to fold over the legs. Lengthen out of your waist as you come down. Yeah, you might be up on palms. You might just be like way up here. Whatever you need is perfect, right? And it's those of you that have the mobility, you can come all the way down around the back if it feels nice. It's practice available to any body. You just have to actually be in a listening to your own body, what it needs. Yeah, not just listening to me or like what you've seen in Yoga Journal. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. And slowly come back up to sit. Seated single leg extension on this side. So you'll straighten the left leg, take your right foot to your inner thigh. Square your chest over the left leg and then fold. Tuck your chin, lengthen your neck and spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again. Fold even deeper. And slowly come back up to sit. You'll switch sides, half pigeon on your left. You can flow through or just swap your legs out, whatever feels good, whatever you need. Again, using the block or something to prop up your left bum cheek if you need it. Any variation on your palms, your forearms, down to your chest. Just breathe. Really allowing yourself to surrender to the pose. The best way to appreciate your body after all this work is really allowing it to land and rest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Two more breaths. Let yourself settle a little deeper into that stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly come back up to sit. Set yourself up for double pigeon on the other side. So knees and ankles are stacked over top of each other. Maybe the block in between your foot and your leg if you need it. Start to fold. Again, this might be more than enough sitting up really tall, keeping the spine straight. If you have the mobility, if it feels nice, you can round the back and come all the way down. Breathe. A little bit deeper in your fold. Two more in. Out. Swoop your belly in. See if you can go any deeper in the fold. And come back up to sit. Seated single leg extension. The right leg straightens out, left foot to your inner thigh. Square over the right leg and fold. Sorry, it's a noisy water bottle. Breathe in. Fold a bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Hold. One more here. Uddiyana Bandha. Keep the belly in, more space to fold. Come up to sit. Take both legs out in front of you here. Straighten your legs. And forward fold, making sure you get your sit bones out, yeah? So you don't want to be rounded. It's like you imagine you're sitting on your tailbone. Pull the tailbone back. Pull the meaty part of your bum cheeks to the back. And then from here, just a lot more space in your lower back to find the fold, yeah? Keep going. You can be up on your palms. You can be as far as you need to go, yeah? If you have the mobility, just go as deep as feels good. Breathe in. Let every exhale take you just a bit deeper in the fold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fold even deeper. Last inhale. Stay for the exhale. Come up to sit. Take your hands behind you under your shoulders. We'll do reverse tabletop or reverse plank. So reverse plank will be with the legs straight. Yeah, hips lifting. If you need a little bit less work, then bend the knees. Reverse tabletop, hips lift up. Whatever you need, go for it. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. A little softening in the elbows. Don't lock out the joints. Keep them fluid. 1 more. Lift up your hips and gently come down. Take a big breath in here. Big breath out. You can come down onto your back. Set up for an inversion. If you want to take a headstand, if you missed it earlier and want another one, go for it. Waterfall, Viparita Karani with your hips resting on a block. Sleeping bear, you can take the arms up with the shoulders grounded. Of course, option 4, shoulder stand. If that's where you want to go, you lift the hips. Hands supporting the low back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Full inhale. Full exhale. Again, lift. Stay. 2 more. Option here for plow from shoulder stand. From plow, deaf man's pose. You grab the feet, knees towards your ears. Breathe in. Slowly come back out. Remove your block if it's there. Come down onto your back. Extend your left leg long. Pull your right knee into your chest. You squeeze it in. Then draw your right knee across your body. Supine twist. The left leg stays straight. Keep your shoulders glued to the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. Couple more here. Big stretch through the side body, the low back. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Twist, bring it out. Come back to center, straighten the right leg. Bring your hips back to center here if they shifted, and then draw the left knee into the chest. Left leg across your body, supine twist. Keep the shoulders down, length. Breathe in, breathe out. Stretch, twist. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Knees to center. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees wide. Right hand on the belly, left hand on the heart. Close your eyes. Just let yourself land here. Before we move to Shavasana, really get clear if there's anything left distracting you, anything on your mind. We all have things on our mind right now. It's such a gift to be able to take some time in silence and stillness, yeah? Embrace that. It's even easier just to skip out on the Shavasana when you're at home. No one even knows that it happened, right? But just be in integrity to your practice. This is still a pose. Final pose, really showing that appreciation for your physical body, letting it land. Breathe in together. Open your mouth, let it out. Knees come into your chest. Squeeze into a tight little ball, forehead to knees. Take an inhale, you're squeezing in, and then let it go. Shavasana. Close your eyes. Just allow your body to land and take rest. And take this Shavasana from appreciation for your body, like thank it for all the work it did. Just acknowledge yourself for finding the time to show up on your mat. Let your body appreciate it. It's easy to be critical of our bodies, disconnect from our physical bodies, or disconnect from our nervous system, and really yoga getting you tapped back in. Every single breath, just a new opportunity to land in the experience of the here and now. Take deep rest. Your mind wanders, bring it back. It's the physical sensations of your body on your mat. Your breath. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. On your breath in, reach your arms over your head. Find a big, long, full body stretch. Roll onto your right side, fetal position. Rest your head on your bicep. Keeping your eyes still closed, come up to a seated position. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands to your heart center. We'll finish the practice today together with 3 ohms. Take a breath in. Take your thumbs to the center of your forehead. And the love and the light acknowledges each and every one of you. I so appreciate you guys showing up and practicing with me today. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Stick around if you're there still. I want feedback. Like, tell me what was good, what didn't work, if the sound cut out halfway through. Who do we have here? Oh my God, so good. Hey, Steph. 17 people, amazing. Did the sound stick around for the whole time? Can anyone give me feedback on that? $10 likes, I'll take it. Okay, amazing, so good. Scott, yes, love it. I love this. This is amazing. Okay, so I will be around. I'm going to try to aim for 3 a week. I'll be back on Wednesday. If we end up wanting more than that, I will do my best to do more than that. But please give me feedback. Yeah, whether it's here in the chat or if you want to, message me, PM me, DM me, whatever they call it, and just let me know what you want. I'm happy to do deep flow. I'm happy to do strength, whatever you guys need, and just keeping ourselves on our mat, moving our bodies, and staying connected however we can. Yeah. Yeah, awesome. Wednesday at 10. Yeah, is 10 good? Is 10 good? Like 10's good for me. I can do it a bit earlier. It's just I was a bit jet lagged today, so that's why I aimed for a little bit later this morning. If we want a bit earlier or later in the day, my pleasure, guys. I'm really happy that you showed up. So great to see you. Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. Okay, amazing. I'm so glad. I've filmed with this microphone one time before and it was horrible background noise, so I'm glad that it worked out. Yeah, awesome. Thank you, guys. I'm going to head out because I'm starving and I'm going to go take a nap because I'm still feeling the other side of the country, the West Coast. But that was so amazing. So glad to practice. We'll say Wednesday at 10 a.m. And yeah, if anybody wants anything specifically, I'm happy to give you guys whatever you want. Yeah, so awesome, awesome. So good. I could feel you guys, and just keep moving, keep connecting. Don't cough on people or breathe on people, but definitely don't shun society. Stay in touch with your friends and family, and yeah, stay healthy. Bye, guys.